Hey Aquarius, welcome to your August 2026 monthly reading. We are going to jump right in. If this message resonates with you, there is an extension in the description box below that you can check out with all of the information on what's covered there as well. So let's see what's going on with you guys for the month of August. Okay, Aquarius, your situation for the month of August is the Eight of Cups. This is you leaving something behind, leaving someone behind, walking away from something that no longer serves you. It's not an easy thing to leave behind because, you know, the Eight of Cups has 8 upright cups that are still full. So it's like there's still love there. There's still a lot of feelings involved here. But for some reason you decided that it was in your best interest to leave it behind and walk away. You could have been a little bit burned out. You could have been detaching and withdrawing well before you made this decision, but we're going to clarify everything and see. Your challenge for the month of August is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is somebody who wants to open up, somebody who wants to explore something new, somebody who wants to see what else is out there. So we'll see about that. As far as the person who is on your mind or the person who's in your energy field, you have the Four of Pentacles. This person is hanging on to you. This person doesn't want to let you go. This person really feels like there's unfinished business here and they're just unable to let go. They're afraid of losing you. As far as your recent past goes, you have the Ace of Swords. This is you looking for clarity on something. There's, like I said, maybe some unfinished business here that needs to be cleared up, and it seems like in the recent past you've been pondering that, trying to cut through the confusion a little bit. In your focus, you have the Moon. The Moon is confusion, like I said already. There's a lot of confusion here, but at the same time, the Moon is also a mirror. So you could be really thinking about this person or the situation that you've left behind and trying to figure out exactly what went wrong, how it went wrong, because it seems like it was all very hidden. There's a lot of hidden energy here. And the best way to do that, of course, is to use it as a mirror. So if there's something that the other person was doing, were you doing the same thing in hindsight? If you were viewing this person in a certain way, is that because you were also being viewed in the same way? Are you guys separated and in conflict because you're kind of doing the same thing? We're going to clarify. What you can expect from this person in the immediate future, you have the Four of Swords. That's nothing. You can expect them to be a little bit quiet. It seems like they're trying to reflect also, and they're also, you know, taking a break, taking a pause, and tuning out, trying to tune in to themselves and tune the outside world out. Their feelings for you is the King of Wands. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You know, they're feeling confident and they're feeling like they are up for some sort of challenge here. They're feeling like they are able to do something about this. So let's clarify, let's jump in. Let's take a look first at the Eight of Cups for your situation, what this is that you are leaving behind. If you haven't already left this behind, it could just be that you feel detached from something. It could just be that you feel like you have to withdraw your energy from it. Let's see. You can also reverse the roles if it fits. If you feel like you've been left behind, or somebody left you behind, or somebody's withdrawing their energy from you. However it fits. It is clarified with the Two of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. So it seems like, yeah, just more confusion. The Two of Swords really talks about refusing to make a choice. The Two of Swords is like kind of being in denial, being undecided about something. It seems like whatever the situation is that you've withdrawn from, it seems like it wasn't an easy decision. It seems like you put a lot of thought into it, and also that you have some mixed feelings about it. You're not 100% sure. I mean, the cups are still full, there's still love there, there's still a lot of feelings involved here, but for whatever reason, you've decided that this is for your greatest good and that there's something better for you on the other side of that mountain range. The Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, you might be willing to give this person another chance or another try. They definitely are showing up here as wanting that, so that could be something on your mind for the month of August. Yeah, I mean, the Page of Cups is really like, this person could have fumbled the ball here. The Page of Cups is somebody who is like, they like you, they want to be with you, but there's like, they're just kind of a little bit chaotic in a sense that their emotions are a little bit turbulent. They are, it kind of seems like they keep hitting a wall every time they try to do something, show up for you. They kind of do it a little bit wrong here. So I don't know if that's your situation or not. Could be for some of you. Let's look at the Page of Wands for your challenge. You get the Six of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Strength card. I feel like you're holding it together. And you're holding it together in a way that appears, you know, like nothing's really all that wrong. But I think it's kind of a front. And don't take that the wrong way. What I mean by that is like, you're going about your daily life, you're doing what needs to be done, but like late at night, when you're alone, I think you're feeling a little bit challenged by how much you're holding it together. It might be good for you to actually release some of the tension here. The Five of Pentacles, along with the Six of Wands, is really just like, you feel like you don't have what you need. You feel like there's something missing. You feel like a little bit left out in the cold here, but it's like you also feel like it was the right thing to do. Like you put yourself in this kind of bad situation because you knew that in a sense it was the best thing for you and that it will get better. It just seems like your challenge at the moment is that it's feeling like it's not getting better. And you're like, well, I thought this was the right thing to do. Was this not the right thing to do? And now you're being kind of like, you're questioning yourself. Am I being too stubborn? Am I being too stern here in my decisions? Did I make the right decision? Let's take a look at the person on your mind as the Four of Pentacles. They're really afraid of losing you here. They get the Page of Swords, the World card, and the King of Swords. Yeah, I just feel like this person has a lot of, sorry about this light here, it's, yeah, it's really a sunny day. The Page of Swords, the King of Swords, and the World card, this person's being really hard on themselves. This person feels like they fucked up, they said the wrong thing, they did the wrong thing, they maybe think that they did a lot of things wrong here, and they're being really hard on themselves, and they're trying to figure out a way to reverse this in a sense. I think that they have accepted that one chapter is closed and that, I'm so irritated by this light, I'm so sorry. I think that they feel like, yes, one chapter has come to a close, you've walked away, or they've walked away, or you've both walked away. And I think they're being really hard on themselves here, which is why it's really hard to let you go, because they don't feel a sense of conclusion. They don't feel like, I think that they also feel like there's unfinished business, and that they want to start over. I don't know what that means for them, if that means start over with you or start over, you know, completely in a different way, but I'm getting a feeling that they want to hit the reset button because they have a lot of apologies that they want to make. I think that this person is sorry. I think that they I think that they think that, you know, you both kind of screwed up here and that you both owe each other an apology, to be honest with you. And that's why they want to, you know, bring this thing to a close. But I don't think, I think that they're hanging on to you and your energy because it's still open, in a sense. That wound is still very open. Let's look at the Ace of Swords for you in the recent past. You may have discovered something recently that kind of made you stop and think, like, wait a second, was this the right choice to make? Or you discovered something that you were like, okay, yeah, absolutely, I made the right choice here. Let's see what we get. It's clarified with the Chariot, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Death card. Yeah, so, you know, you closed this out. You, in a sense, like, accepted that this was over. You felt a little bit in the recent past like you were still in between the ending of it and the beginning of something new, like you were kind of stuck in this purgatory, right? Like, yes, I walked away, I ended something, but it didn't feel ended. It felt like it was still very much lingering in your energy, and you're trying to process, and you may have been over processing, you may have been overthinking this thing, and coming to the conclusion that you're better off on your own. You feel a lot more stable and secure on your own. But with that said, you also have the Chariot here, which is like, okay, I made a decision and I'm sticking to it and I'm going in that direction no matter what else happens. And I'm getting a little bit of a stubborn energy off of this. You may have felt like to reverse a decision would have been shameful, or like it would have negated all of the effort that you put in to get to where you are, to feeling comfortable being on your own, and to accepting that decision, that being on your own is a better decision for you. You know, we're always allowed to change our minds. It's not flip-flopping, it's just living. It's sometimes we make mistakes, sometimes we make bad choices, and that's fine. It seems like in the recent past you're trying to really just do a lot of thinking about if you did or if you didn't, or if you made some bad choices and other good choices here. And that's why your focus is the Moon at the moment, because you're still very confused about it. It hasn't, you did all that thinking, but it didn't really get you anywhere except for a little bit more confused, I think. The Moon's clarified with the Fool, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. I think that you are focused on your stability, your security, your finances, your job, you know, however it is that you feel secure and stable. That's not money for everyone, but it is for a lot of people. And I also think that a lot of the confusion is stemming from this person also gave you a sense of security and stability. This person also contributed a lot to your stability and your security. And maybe it didn't feel like it at the time, but like in hindsight and looking back with that mirror reflecting back to you, it's like, oh, well, maybe this person did do a lot more than I considered at the time. You know, if you're really focused on your money, they could have been really focused on anything, you know, like the home front, or taking care of the kids, or whatever it was. And maybe it seemed really unequal to you at the time, but in your focus now, it's kind of being reflected back to you in a different way, and you're seeing things in a different way, and you're feeling a little bit differently about it, it seems. The Ten of Pentacles is somebody who you have a home with, who you feel at home with, who, you know, you see a future with, who it's the family, it's the kids, it's the house, it's the dogs, it's all of it. So it does seem like you are committed to taking this leap of faith in a new direction here at the moment. I don't know if that is I don't know where that's to. It just, I'm really just getting that you are focused on your stability and your security. But it's all under this moon here. So, we have a full moon coming up this week, later this week. I think it's July 29th or 30th, depending on which hemisphere you're in. That could be significant for you. It is in Aquarius after all. Maybe that'll give you some insight on that day. Keep an eye out for that. As far as what you can expect from this person in the immediate future, you have the Four of Swords. And that's clarified with the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and the Six of Swords. This person is taking this time out here, and they're really doing a lot of thinking and a lot of meditating probably, and really just focused on trying to calm their nervous system down and figure out exactly what is going on between the two of you. They have the Ten of Cups. They still are very attached to you. With the Four of Pentacles here, those two cards, it's like they still see you in their future. They don't want to let go of this idea of what the future could have been for the two of you. It seems like both of you with the Ten of Pentacles and them with the Ten of Cups, you both saw each other in your futures, and it didn't really occur to you that you wouldn't be in each other's futures, but it seems like that has been a decision that's made at this point. And it seems like this person is maybe a little in denial that you've walked away, or maybe a little bit of wishful thinking that you'll do an about face and come back with the Seven of Swords. But regardless, it does appear like they want to get this to a better place. Whether that means, having that last conversation to close this chapter out, or having a conversation to talk about, how it can be mended or how we can fix the situation. I don't know, but whatever that looks like to them, that is their goal. It seems like they feel a bit uprooted, and like they're picking up the pieces and trying to kind of put them all back together. And it seems like they want to finish that Ten of Cups puzzle with all those pieces. They want to get back to the Ten of Cups with you. But, the Seven of Swords, I don't see, it's almost like they're trying to think of any way possible for that to happen. Let's look at the King of Wands and their feelings for you. You get the Four of Pentacles flip over here, so I'm going to put that there. That's them. Yeah, the King of Wands with the Four of Pentacles is like, I'm not letting go of this, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to bring it back together, because I'm not letting go. You're stuck with me, Aquarius, is really what they're saying here. You have the High Priestess and the Eight of Swords. So the High Priestess is someone who's not showing their cards. They are doing all this behind the scenes. You guys are not, I don't see any contact here between the two of you. I see the need for contact, but I don't see contact in the immediate moment. And they feel like it is safer for them to be that way. They feel like it's safer for them to keep things close to their chest and to, kind of out of sight, out of mind for them. But that's creating a situation for this person that's keeping them very, very stuck, and keeping them feeling like, they've kind of dug their own grave here, and they're really trying to put in the effort and put in the thought and put in the feelings to dig their way out. It seems like they know that they've made mistakes. The Eight of Swords is somebody who is in a prison of their own making. They've put themselves in a bad situation and they know it, but they can't quite see their way out. They're blindfolded. So that, along with the High Priestess, is like, yeah, I know I fucked up, Aquarius. I know I fucked up. and I'm doing everything possible in my inner world to fix it. Whether that means forgiving themselves, whether that means asking for your forgiveness, they're really putting in a lot of mental effort to turn this thing around, because I mean, the King of Wands, they love you. They find you like extremely attractive. They think of you constantly. They may be like a little, you're so focused on your stability here, this person being the King of Wands, for their feelings for you, they could feel like they're kind of like all over the place and just like, this is just what I want. Like, can I just have what I want? And you're like, no, you can't just have what you want. You have to earn what you want, or, however you feel about it. So anyways, Aquarius, this is what I have for you for the month of August. We're going to take it to the extended and look at what's hidden, if there's any outside influences, what this person's intentions are, their hopes and fears. We'll try to get an outcome and some advice for you and pull a bunch of oracle cards. So if you feel so inclined, meet me over there. The link is in the description box below. I wish you well, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Aquarius.